Hey guys, it's Leah here, and I am here to start off the 25 days of Christmas we are doing on this channel. So this is day one, obviously. It's December 1st, or at least I hope it is. We will each be posting like 9 videos individually and then some together. So yeah, watch out for that. Also, I am still filming with my iPod, but I just got the iPhone 7 and its camera quality is like, so I may be filming with that sometimes just to switch it up so if you see the quality change. And I'm also hoping I can get a Canon Rebel T5 or T6 for Christmas, so we'll be having good quality videos. So I want to start off this Christmas thing off with a bang that's not even Christmas related at all. This is my story time of what happened after my surgery. I'm gonna give you a little background to this since it's not a very long story time, but I had surgery on my mouth, and obviously I'm missing a tooth. So in order to get my tooth in March, I had to have a bone graft done. If you don't know what a bone graft is, it's basically they put like either cadaver bone or like cow bone or like some kind of like fake bone substance into your gums or like anywhere on your body. Really, you could have this done anywhere, and it basically just builds your bone up a little bit. And the surgery was like, I guess, the worst of the ones I have to get. Like, yeah, that was the third out of my 4 mouth surgeries in order to get my tooth. So this was like the worst out of all of them. Like swelling, bruising, bleeding, everything wise, it was the worst out of them. Like, that's what he said to me, or my periodontist. If you don't like blood, disclaimer, don't watch this. This was like a 2-hour long surgery, so it was a long time. I was losing a lot of blood. Like, his gloves that he was wearing were covered in my blood. Cut open a flap of my gum from like my front tooth to like one of my back molars, and they lifted that up, and he like kind of grinded my bone a little bit where the tooth is missing so he can make like a good slot where he put like this dissolvable mesh kind of thing like on the bone, and then he took like these tacks, put the tacks in, which is the weirdest thing. Like, he literally tacked them into my jawbone. So like, he was basically, it felt like he was gonna break my jaw because he had this mallet, like this metal mallet, and it was like okay, that was really bad. I also don't like the sound of people like grinding my bone down. That's disgusting. Like, I don't like the feeling of the shots. Like, not like the needle part, but like after you put the shot in, your gum like forms a bump over like where the numbing fluid is, and it's like gross, and I don't like it. So then after that, they just closed up my gum and they sewed that all shut. Yeah, so basically in 4 months I'm going to get my tooth because that's when it's supposed to be healed. Now let's get into the story time. So 2 things were going on. 1, I lost a lot of blood from the surgery, obviously. 2, I was on my period, so like I was losing blood that way. I got home and like I had taken like 600 milligrams of ibuprofen. Like, normally I take 400 for like a headache, and like they told me I could take 600, maybe 700 if I was in that much pain. So like being on 600 milligrams of ibuprofen like kind of like mellowed me out. Like, I was like chill, and it sounds like I was doing weed or something. It was almost 4 o'clock when I got home, and I went there at 1. I went downstairs into my room and I just laid on my bed from like 4:30 to, I want to say, it must have been 7:30 or 8. It was pretty late, and I had gotten out of bed because my brother yelled and told me that he was off the TV downstairs so I could lay on the couch and watch TV instead of laying on my bed and watching YouTube. So I was like, okay. I got out of bed. I was still like, at that point, it was like 4 hours after surgery, and I was still like bleeding, so I still had gauze in my mouth. And I went over to my mirror right there so I could put some chapstick on because my lips were like really dry from so much movement in my mouth. I like was looking at myself in the mirror, just like staring directly at myself, and like my vision was like started like crumbling, like I don't know, like, you know, like staticky kind of thing. And I was just like, okay, this is weird. I started walking to my door because I felt like really sick, like I was gonna throw up everywhere. And I walked to my door, I opened my door, and literally like I blacked out. And I was like freaking out, like I just blacked out, like I can't see anything. So I started sprinting, and like how my downstairs is set up, like straight out of my room is a couch. If you keep going straight, you'll run right into a ping pong table. To get to the stairs, you have to go past the couch and then turn before the ping pong table, and then you can go to the stairs. I had no perception, like I couldn't see anything. Everything was black. So I was like running because I never felt like faint before. I've never like passed out before. And I literally just, I don't know how I got from my room to the ping pong table, but then I just felt the ping pong table. I was sprinting as fast as I could. The bottom of the ping pong table went straight, like I was lifting up my knee. You can't see this, but I was like lifting up my knee. So it went straight into the bottom of the ping pong table, and my hip went into the top of the ping pong table, and then I fell backwards. I was just passed out there for like 5 seconds. And my brother came back downstairs because he had just like walked upstairs, so he was like right upstairs and he heard that, so he came downstairs, and like I could see again, and then he's just like, Leah, are you okay? And I'm just like, no. And then I got up as fast as I could again, and I sprinted up the stairs, and I don't know how I got from the bottom of the stairs to my bathroom upstairs, but I sprinted as fast as I could because I was like freaking out, like I was gonna throw up everywhere. And I just cut my hip open and like all this stuff. I was super white, like white. Like I'm white, but like white, like paper white. I'll put pictures in. Like I had this huge bruise across my, like right above my knee. It was like that long, I would say. And then I cut up my hip. I still have the scar from it. And then like my hands, I still have like kind of faint scar. I had a huge bruise on my thumb right here, and then like a cut right here. So that's the story time that I fainted and cut my hip open and I was bleeding everywhere. It was just a bad day, really. And then, you want to look at the aftermath of the surgery? Let me put in a picture of how swollen I was. Yeah, and I went to school looking like that. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and look for Laurel's video tomorrow. Peace out.